Because I really do believe in practicing like you play, I do try and wear my golf shoes every time. Sometimes I get lazy and just want to pick golf balls as quick as I can, and I don't always do that. The other thing is I did turn ball and club data back on, so I do have stickers on my clubs that I'll be using, and I will be able to track the club data as well as the ball data for today's round. I also got one other thing because I'm a big believer in being able to have a very good short game, like 100 yards and in. I have the Stack Speed Training Club here. I don't use this as much as I would like because I've been kind of working on my swing. This has taken a back seat, but I do like that the Stack has the speed training, the putting, and they just added Stack wedging. But you need the Stack Radar for wedging. So I just bought that, and actually I'll get that out right now. And it does come with this nice case. I'll pull it out. I do like how compact it is. And what I'm going to do with this is I want to kind of compare the accuracy between the Garmin and this. All this really does is club head speed, ball speed, and carry distance. So I 3D printed another stand. I'll line it up about 3 to 5 feet behind where I'm going to hit. Okay, so I did that. It's turned on. I could probably actually go a little closer. It's set for 9 iron right now, so I'm going to actually change that to 8 iron because that's what I'm going to warm up with. And then I believe you can also do smash factor on that, but I'll set my Garmin to 8 iron. I'll grab a ball here. I have not taken any swings yet today, so these first ones are purely warm-up swings. I am not worried at all what the ball does, where it goes, or anything. I'm just trying to loosen up a little bit. Not bad for a warm-up shot. So the Garmin said the carry was 146 yards. The Stack Radar said the carry was 143 yards. The Garmin had the ball speed at 104, and I believe it's 105 on the Stack. Let me do one other thing here. I want to get club head speed up there, so let me do that. So that shot, the club head speed is not going to be up there, but I do have it on the Garmin, and it says my club head speed was 76.9. On the Stack Radar, and I'm not sure why this is, it says it was 102, and I know that's off because I do not swing my 8 iron 102 miles an hour. That happened to me the other day too, where the club head speed was reading fast. I'm not sure why, but let me go ahead and hit another one. Pulled it a little bit. Also lost my balance on that one. Carry was 145.5. On the Stack, it was 140, so it's a little short on the Stack. Ball speed, it had 103 on the Stack and 102.5 on the Garmin. The club head speed is the biggest difference. I'm not sure why. Oh, there it is. 80 degrees on the Garmin, 100 on the Stack. Again, I know that's not right. I'm going to have to probably contact the Stack to see why my club head is so far off. And it does say it's in miles per hour, so it's not like it's on kilometers or anything. So I'm not sure why the club head speed is reading that far off. That one, the carrier is 145 on the Garmin, 143 on the Stack. Ball speed was 104.2 on the Garmin, 105 on the Stack. And actually, I'm going to change the order of this so it matches the order on the Stack so I don't have to keep going back and forth. So first I want club head speed. Then I want ball speed. Then I want carry distance. Then I can get 3 more things for me on the Garmin screen. So let's see what I want here. I do want launch angle because that's something I like. I like having apex height because I want high shots. And then I'm going to do backspin for my 6th one. And then I just changed some settings on the R50 display itself. So now on that display, I have carry distance, ball speed, club speed, launch angle, launch direction, side spin, club path, and club face. Those are the ones I can see without swiping up or changing anything. And my goal with the way I'm practicing right now is I want my launch direction to be right and I want my side spin to be left. That's kind of my target here. So right now, that last one, I actually had 4.9 degrees right on my launch direction and 870 side spin left. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm going to hit another one here, and then maybe I'll actually do some stack wedging. That one was not good. So that one said my club head speed was 70.4. The stack did go to 75, so it's a lot closer. Ball speed 92.4, 92 on the stack radar. Carry distance on the Garmin was 127.6 and only 120 on the stack radar. And that one I definitely hit behind it. If I actually look on the Garmin impact camera, I can see I hit quite a bit behind that ball. The one thing I'm working on after my most recent GOLFTEC lesson, which I should post shortly as well, is on my downswing, trying to really keep my hands back and come from the inside more. That was gorgeous. Club head speed on the Garmin, 78.6, 77 on the stack radar. I'm not sure, I did not change anything, but it's a lot closer now. Ball speed, 108.8 on the Garmin, 109 on the stack radar. Carry distance on stack radar was 151 and 156.7 on the Garmin. And then my launch direction was 3.4 degrees right, and the side spin was 673 left. I loved everything about that shot. Hopefully when I go back and watch this video, I still like it. Let's see if I can do that one more time. The other thing here is I do have club path and club face turned on, and it said my club path was 9.5 degrees right and the club face was 2.7 degrees right. There is an option for face to path, but I'm not sure based on what I've done in other launch monitors like X Golf and GOLFTEC. I'm not sure if my club path is actually that far inside out. I think it's closer to probably 3 or 4. So I'm not sure if that's just Garmin exaggerating it or if I really did have that big of an in-out path there. It wasn't hit as solid, but it'll play. Club speed was 78.8. Now it's back to 101 on the stack radar. I don't know why that's changing so much. Ball speed 103, ball speed 102.1, carry distance 139.9, 140. That one was really nice too. Very high on that one. Apex height was 87.9 feet. Club head speed was 79.1 compared to 79. Now it's back to normal again. Ball speed 109 to 109.6. Carry distance 156.8 to 152. So the carry distance does seem to be off, but within probably 3 to 4 yards usually. The biggest thing that seems to be off with the stack radar so far is my club head speed varies so much. That one read very well, but when I get ones in the 90s and 100s with my 8 iron, that's not right, and I don't know why it's doing that. I just did an entire stack wedging session and forgot to hit the record button. So I'm going to go and do another one right here. And the one thing I'll say that was kind of happening was the radar was giving me a different number than what the app was showing, which I thought was really weird because the Bluetooth, because the radar and the app are connected through Bluetooth, that it's supposed to be getting that number directly. So I'm not sure why the number on the app was different than what was on the radar sometimes. So I'm really kind of irritated that I forgot to record that entire session, but I'm going to do another one here. And I do have my screen recording on my iPad here so that I can put that on the screen to show you everything I see. So I'm going to hit start wedging again because I forgot to record the last one. I'm going to do 24 balls. I'm going to do limited flight. Hit next. So here it looks like my distances now are 91, 110, 130, and 40, and it tells me the recommended club to use for each one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right away. It asked me to warm up. I'm not going to do that because I've been hitting balls for a while now. And now it's automatically connecting to the radar. Maybe what I'll do this time is actually put the iPad next to the radar and not the Garmin, and see if that actually helps with making sure the carry distance is the same. Okay, so now I have my lob wedge and my target is 91 yards. And it looks like I have 3 shots to try and hit 91 yards here. And I get points for the closer I get it, the more points I get. So that one, the Garmin had me carry 90.3, the app did 91, and the radar did 93. So that's what I was saying in my video that I forgot to record. I would think the carry number should match the number that the app is given because they're connected to each other. So why is there a 2 mile per hour difference? Or excuse me, a 2 yard difference on that one? That does not make sense to me. And then club head speed was 75 and ball speed was 78 on the radar. Club head speed 76.5 and 78.5. So those are very close. Now I have another one. I'm going to try and hit 91 yards. Carry distance on the Garmin was 87.3, 92 on the radar, and 90 in the app. Why is there a difference? The radar had a club head speed of 74, ball speed of 77, and the Garmin had a club speed of 76 and a ball speed of 78. So very close, but slightly off. Let's try for 90 yards one more time. Excuse me, 91 yards is actually what we're trying for. Oh, I hit way behind that one. You can see it on my impact camera there. The carry was only 82.4 on the Garmin, 84 on the radar. And I'm not sure what the app did. Now my goal is 110 yards. So the app and the radar automatically switch to gap wedge. Because I'm using my Garmin with this, I'm going to switch my Garmin to gap wedge as well. So my goal here is 110 yards. My full gap wedge is usually slightly further than that, but I think I'm going to go for a full gap wedge here anyway. Oh, that was bad. Thinned that one a lot. Carry distance was 109 compared to 113. App had 111. Club speed 88, ball speed 89. Club speed 80, ball speed 89. So that the club head speed was definitely off. Or at least one of them was off. Sad thing is, I think I actually got a good amount of points for a mishit there. Now, again, trying 110 yards. Let's see if I can hit a better shot. That was better. But the carry distance, 121.9, 121, 119. Ball speed 93, club speed 73, ball speed 94, club speed 86. So again, a big difference with club head speed there. Just looking at my impact camera on that one, I hit that one really well, but I did hit the ground before I hit the ball. So ideally I want to hit the ball, then the ground, so I was still behind that one. But here I have another one trying to hit 110 yards. Oh, that's to the right. Carry distance 109, 111, 110 on the app. Club head speed 84, ball speed 88. And actually, now that I look at it, I again didn't put a sticker on this club yet, so any club head speed I was getting on the Garmin was inaccurate. And that's why that one didn't have anything, because it shouldn't have, because there was no sticker. So let me put a sticker on it, and then we're moving to a 130-yard shot. So now it wants me to try and hit 130 yards. It's suggesting I use my 9-iron. Usually my pitching wedge is my 135-ish yard club, but again, the number it's asking for is carry distance, so I'm going to listen to its suggestion and use my 9-iron here. Change to the 9-iron on the R50. I did put my club sticker on already, so the data should be accurate with the club. Anything I had from the gap wedge for as far as club speed that may have been off if it did read, because I did not have a club sticker on. Okay, so now we'll try and hit 130-yard carry with my 9-iron. Okay, so that carry was 146.8 compared to 143 and 140 in the app. Club speed 76, ball speed 105, club speed 76, ball speed 104. But that's telling me right here that I'm going to switch to my pitching wedge, because my 9-iron I think is just going to be too much. I'm not sure if I can change the club in the app, but I know I can do it on the radar, so I'm going to do that here. So I just changed that to pitching wedge, and let's try this again. And I hope it changed in the app by changing it on the launch monitor. I pulled that one a little bit. Carry distance 129.4 compared to 127 and 124 on the app. If anything, that's probably my biggest concern right now, is why, actually I have two concerns. Why is the carry distance on the launch monitor from the stack not matching what the app is given? But then the bigger thing is probably the club head speed, because on the Garmin, my club head speed was 76.7, but now it says it was 94 on the TheStack Radar. I know that's way too high. Ball speed was 97, ball speed was 97.2. So the club head speed is the one that I've gotten the biggest discrepancies with, almost 20 miles an hour off. Carriers 120, 120, and 117 on the app. Again, the club head speed on the radar says 89, and the Garmin says 75. I trust the 75 number a lot more. Now I'm shooting for 40 yards here with the TheStack app. Going to go back to my lob wedge. The radar did change to lob wedge right away. On the Garmin, I'll move back to lob wedge. Goal here is 40 yards. So that one was 39.2 compared to 41 and 40, so that one was really good. On the TheStack Radar, club head speed was 42, Garmin was 44.3, ball speed was 45.3 compared to 45. So now the club head speed is a lot closer. Carry distance was 33.7 compared to 36 compared to 36. So that time, at least the radar and the app matched. I pulled it left again, which tends to be my miss with these short shots, and I really need them to go straighter. I have one more chance with the 40 yards though. See if we can get this one straight and closer to the target carry. Carry 36 compared to 39 and 38. Club speed 42, club speed 49, ball speed 44, ball speed 43. So that's the biggest discrepancy I'm seeing is with the club head speed. So while I'm recording this today, it's Sunday, but I think tomorrow I'm going to call the stack and see if there's something going on with my radar or what I need to do to make those numbers more accurate, because when I do start the stack swing speed training again, I want to make sure the radar is actually giving me accurate numbers. I don't want to think I'm swinging 20 miles an hour faster than I actually am. Okay, now my goal is 91 yards here. Going to use my lob wedge again. I'm just trying to get 91 yard carry here. Carry on the Garmin was 91.8, 95 on the TheStack Radar, 94 on the app. Club head speed 76, ball speed 79, club head speed 74, ball speed 79. Carry 88, 91, 90. One more at 91 yards here is the goal. $84, $87, $85. Okay, now my goal is 110 yards again, switching to the gap wedge. See if I can get closer to that 110 yard carry. $111, $108, $106. So I'm getting three different numbers. The only number that is not actually being measured by anything is the number that's going in the app. So I have 111 on the Garmin, 108 with the TheStack Radar. So there's a 3 yard difference. I'm not sure why or which one's more accurate, but they're at least within a few yards of each other. So I can kind of take that and know that's how far that shot's going. That one has the radar has a club head speed of 67. Garmin had 70. Ball speed was 86 on both. That one I definitely didn't take a full swing. So the carry was 100, 98, 97. That was on me. I just didn't take a full turn or a full swing there. Here we have the ball speeds about the same at 80.7 and 81. But now the club head speed, the Garmin's at 68.3 and the TheStack Radar's at 76. So as of right now, the one thing I don't know if I would trust with the TheStack Radar is the club head speed, which is kind of funny because I think that's one of its like main selling points is how good it is at club head speed. Carry distance 105, 105, 103. 67 club, 84 ball, 73 club, 84 ball. Now my goal is 130 yards again, and I'm going to use my pitching wedge. It did suggest 9-iron again, so I'm going to change that. On the Garmin here, change it to pitching wedge. One thing I do wish, you can kind of see the different colors of the different balls there. And the way it is right now, driver is purple, 3-wood is red, 5-wood and 7-wood are orange, 5-iron through 9-iron are yellow. Pitching wedge and gap wedge are kind of a bluish purple. Sand wedge and lob wedge are a little more of a light purple, and putter's blue. Personally, I wish each club had its own color or let me like choose which color I wanted so that if I go from, 5-iron to 6-iron to 7-iron, I can see 3 different colors, not all my 5-iron through 9-iron are the same color. So again here though, I'm using my pitching wedge, so I'll choose that again. And goal is 130 yard carry. Also, I have 6 shots left. Yeah, pulled that one a little bit. I knew that. Carry 128, 124, 122. I like the carry number on the Garmin the best. Again, I really don't understand why the app is not giving me the same number that the TheStack Radar is showing me. All right, now we have another one. 130 yards is the carry target. A little right, 125 carry, 125, 123 in the app. Club speed 76, ball speed 95 on the Garmin, club speed 92, ball speed 96 on the TheStack Radar. That's again where I said the TheStack Radar club head speed is way off. Got another one here for 130-yard carry goal. Oh, I hit behind that a lot. Carry distance 119, 112, 110. Club speed 69, ball speed 88, club speed 85, ball speed 88. So ball speed I'm fine with. Carry distance I'm relatively okay with. The club head speed is very all over the place. Sometimes it's very close, other times it's 20 miles an hour too fast. Now my goal is 40 yards, so let's grab the lob wedge. Change the Garmin to lob wedge. Carry was 34.7, 36, 36. And again, the only thing I really didn't like with that one was that I pulled left again. I'd rather have it go start a little right or go right down the center line. I don't want to be pulling it left. Carry distance 33, 35, 35. Now here's one where I don't necessarily trust the Garmin. It said my club path was 29.2 degrees to the right, but my launch direction was 3.4 degrees left and my side spin was 1018 left. Club face, it says, was also left. So I'm not sure if that information is accurate with the club path and club face. But I'm not sure on those. The launch direction, the side spin, I'm okay with. But some of that club data, I just don't fully agree with. Now let's go again for 40 yards. This is my last attempt, I believe. Carry distance 39.8, 42, 41. So that was my stack wedging, my second one, because I just did one before this that I forgot to record. I'll click save, and you can kind of see my progress here with best and average. So I'm not sure kind of how to read all that yet. PEI, right now, again, I'm not really sure what that means, but I'll go ahead and click out of that and get insights by club, how many points I get. So my gap wedge, I get the most. I think you want more clubs or the higher points per club. It looks like my lob wedge I definitely have the most shots with. Insights by distance. Let's just do all, actually. So right now, 50 to 59 yards seems to be my worst distance. Actually, 130 to 140, but that's because I think I only had one shot there and I overshot it by quite a bit. So you can see how many shots I had per each distance. Percentage air index, that's what PEI is. I'm not really sure what that means. I can look. Distance bias, it looks like I tend to be short on everything, which is kind of an interesting little thing to see there. Performance trends. So the round that I didn't record, I think, was my worst round at like 183. The one I just did, I think, was my best at 194. Challenge level seemed a little higher. Distance bias actually seems to be getting shorter. Percentage air index, I'm guessing lower is better, and so that seems to be getting better. Completed sessions, you can see them all there. Like I said, I had that one that I forgot to record. So that is stack wedging. That's one thing I really want to work on a lot before I can get outside. Today is February 23rd, like you just saw, and I'm hoping about 2 months I can get out on the golf course outside and what I do here will pay off. But now I'm going to go ahead and end this, and then I'll record a course playthrough that I'll post, and hopefully I can start doing those again regularly.